Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. We are one day out from the 2022 Arnold Classic, man, and I couldn't be more excited. I want to start off this video with actually a couple of photos of the athletes just getting together, man, showing the camaraderie in the sport. And there was Milos with Lorilei Chapato, Samson Dowda, and Regan Grimes. And here are them also with Chris, the technician, Aceto, who coaches Ramon Dino. And here is Regan Grimes and Ramon Dino, man. It's just great to see these guys actually get up with each other. We see them on podcasts the whole year, but we never really see them together. We all see them online, but it's just great to see all of these guys get together, and it seems like they're enjoying themselves. And the first update of the day, we actually have a very revealing physique update from Ramon Dino. Now, this was actually posted up yesterday, and it was confirmed to be at 2 days out from the Arnold Classic. And hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Look at the glutes. Look at the Christmas tree of Ramon Dino. Ramon will be peeled to the bone on this stage, man. And something I've noticed about Ramon, he's pretty much perfectly balanced. Ramon has everything. I mean, he could use a little more lat width, but he's just like the perfectly balanced classic physique bodybuilder from top to bottom. Like, he really isn't missing anything. I definitely would like to see him with a little more lat flare from the front, however. And this side chest pose of Ramon, honestly, is probably going to be the best on that stage, guys. His arms honestly make this pose a lot better. The chest, the thickness, and it also seems like Ramon has improved on the execution of the pose as well. So maybe that was given to him by his coach, Chris Aceto. But, man, I'm very excited to see what Ramon is going to do on this Arnold Classic stage. The Classic Physique division may be more interesting, or maybe on par to be as interesting as the men's open division, in all honesty. And look at Ramon's quads, separated all the way up to the hip. Look at the vacuum. And I'm pretty sure he's probably still flat in these updates and depleted. So definitely going to be excited. Definitely going to be very impressive to see the package that he brings to this Arnold Classic stage, man. Looks like he has improved the execution on some of his poses as well. Now, the next guy we're going to talk about is Terrence Ruffin and Rough Diesel. And I'm not sure if you guys seen like the Arnold Classic countdown they've been doing, but they did some shorts with the athletes that came out there to work with them. And Terrence started off his short by saying the competition is already over. These guys are just fighting for second. And something that I was noticing about Terrence when I was putting this together, I've never really heard anyone say Terrence needs to improve this, he needs to improve that. Terrence has everything, and he also is an amazing poser. Now, Terrence definitely could improve on his back some, but he definitely doesn't have a bad back. But, I mean, Terrence can pretty much get you anywhere, and then he is one of the best posers in the IFBB, if not the best poser. And as Terrence said, in his mind, the show is already over. But these updates from Terrence were actually at about 2 to 3 days out. These weren't actually in Columbus. But let me know in the comment section below, guys. Do you believe Terrence Ruffin can be beat at this Arnold Classic? Terrence just has everything. The only thing he's missing and probably holding him back from beating Chris Bumstead is honestly his height. And I mean, it isn't like he can get taller, but if Chris comes in slipping, then if Chris leaves the door open for Terrence, then Terrence can definitely win that Mr. Olympia title. But that's a whole nother conversation for a different video, guys. But I do have Terrence winning this show, but with Breon, Urs, and Ramon all looking very great, man. This is going to be a very exciting classic physique division. And in the next update, we actually have a physique update from Urs Kalecinski at 2 days out, depleted. And, man, Urs always looks incredible, in specifically the front relaxed and the classic poses that he hit. But I did have Urs Kalecinski in third in my predictions. And it's going to be great to see him do battle with Ramon Dino, man. Urs looks great from the front. Ramon as well. Ramon seems to have a better back, but Urs seems to have the better wheel. So, of course, it's going to be a battle. And as you guys know, Urs is an amazing poser as well. So we may even get to see a little break dancing for him at the Arnold Classic, man. But going into men's open bodybuilding, we have this little physique update from Brandon Curry. And, of course, Brandon never shows too much, but, man, does anyone not have Brandon Curry winning this Arnold Classic, man? Former Mr. Olympia. It's going to be very interesting to see the fight for second and third. Now, as you guys know, I do have William Bonet placing second at this Arnold Classic, but a lot of people think he is going to slip. And in the next update of the day, it actually is a physique update from William Bonet. Now, this was actually posted about 3 days ago. With William, we never know if this was recent, if it was not. I'm not sure if this was in Columbus or not. William never really specified. He just said in the comment section below that he can understand why some people wouldn't have high hopes of him with his past showings for the last 2 years at the Mr. Olympia. So William is hoping to bring an incredible package to this stage, working with Chad Nichols. And I do believe William will bring an incredible package, and I believe he may possibly push Brandon Curry. But I do have William Bonac in their second place position. I don't believe that he'll slip this year. And honestly, excited to see the package that the Conqueror brings to the stage. And in the next physique update of the day, we have a physique update from Steve Kuclo. Now, I see a couple of guys talking about Steve Kuclo now. If you guys go back to 2 weeks ago, I posted a video on how I think Steve could win the Arnold Classic. Now, I don't have Steve winning the Arnold Classic now, but you guys should go check out that video if you haven't. I find it interesting that people are just now talking about Steve Kuclo. But Steve is huge and Steve is ripped. And I believe this guy is going to make it very hard for Regan Grimes and Samson Dowda to move up. Because honestly, all they need is the size. And they have more detail than Steve, but I believe that Steve is just so overwhelmingly big that he's going to be able to edge out those guys. So Regan and Samson, I think their biggest obstacle is going to be trying to get past Steve Kuclo. And the next update of the day, we have a physique update from Brett Wilkin, man. And this was at 2 or 3 days out from the Arnold Classic, I believe. He is in Columbus for this. This is the same place that Nick Walker actually did his posing in before the Arnold Classic. And Brett's upper shelf is insane, man. The chest, the delt thickness, even the arms. But I wonder why they keep doing these weird angles of Brett Wilkin instead of just taking straight on shots like they were with Nick Walker. It kind of makes me wonder, are they trying to hide something? But this was another update posted. And as I just said, guys, with these updates from Brett, they've been kind of ominous. You know, none of them have really been straight on except for the most muscular in the ab and thigh he did at Armbrush Gym. But very excited to see what Brett can bring to this stage, man. A lot of guys have him second, third, even winning this show. And the next update of the day, we have a back double bicep update from Justin Rodriguez. And this is in Columbus, so it is recent. And Justin is coming in on, guys. Look at the detail in his back. Look at the width. And Justin is another guy that's very deceiving. In his pictures, he doesn't look too big, but once you stand next to this guy on stage, he's huge. I believe Justin is around 270, 275, maybe standing around 5'9", 5'10", maybe. Very huge guy. But I have Justin in 5th, but I hope that he will be able to crack that top 3 in all honesty, guys. And the next physique update of the day, we have a physique update from Regan Grimes, also in Columbus. And Regan is definitely looking like he was going to come in condition. I know a couple of us were worried because he had the virus at 6 weeks out that he may not be able to come in at his best. But I do believe we are going to see a very good version of Regan Grimes. If Regan brings the fullness that he brought in Prague, but he can somehow bring a better conditioning similar to what he brought to the KO Pro, then Regan is going to be very dangerous. Regan has came in very conditioned, and I think at Prague he was a little bit too full. But that fullness at Prague is what he needs to make it seem like he has the size. But I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video, man. If there are any other updates before the Arnold Classic tomorrow, I will be making a video. Just wanted to scramble these updates together for you guys real quick. Like, comment, and sub. The Arnold is tomorrow, guys. I'm out.